All right, y'all. Welcome back to another video. So, according to the commissioner, y'all, the NBA literally cannot finish its schedule because LeBron James hasn't picked the team yet. Think about how crazy that sounds because it bugs me out. Adam Silver, he just recently admitted that the NBA can't lock in opening week, Christmas Day, or the national TV schedule because they're waiting on a 41-year-old free agent to make a decision. The NBA has a $76 billion TV deal with Disney, NBC, and Amazon, and one player, according to Adam Silver, has the entire machine sitting in neutral. Teams are calling, networks are calling, everybody wants answers, and the answer right now is simple. We're waiting on LeBron James. That's not normal. The NFL schedules, they around franchises. Major League Baseball, they schedule around franchises, but the NBA, they scheduling around one person. And to be real with y'all, I don't think enough people appreciate just how unprecedented this type of shit is. You're talking about year 24. The oldest player in the league is still the biggest draw in basketball. Whether LeBron signs immediately becomes a must-see television. Wherever he goes becomes must-see television. Opening night, it's about LeBron. Christmas Day, it's about LeBron. National TV games, it's about LeBron. And the funny thing about all of this is y'all used to just say he was so washed. And he was done. And the league is better without him, and it's time to move on. Y'all can debate where he ranks at all time, all y'all want, but there's no debate in his value to the business of basketball. Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA, is essentially saying, please let us know where you're going so we can finish our homework. If that don't tell you where the face of the league still is, bro, I don't know what to tell you. And speaking of LeBron James' impact of the league, Rich Paul, he just recently went on a podcast and dropped an absolute gem explaining just how crazy things would have gotten if LeBron would have joined Golden State.
LeBron's stunning Warrior decision is how it's vaunted. Which, did they just give something away? Are they revealing something about LeBron's decision? Is he going to the Warriors?
I don't even understand that. But
So, let me just say this.
I don't know
Rich.
what he's doing.
If he is going to the Warriors, Golden State, who, in terms of worldwide brands, you and I spent a lot of time, not together, but we see each other there, up in the Bay Area, because they owned the NBA championship for a while. Even when they lost, it was still, Game 7 was still played up
Bay,
there.
yeah.
15, 16, 17,
If that was
18.
to happen, Max,
You have the two
the-
faces, the two undisputed faces of the league
let me just
on the
explain
same
to you
team.
what happens. First of all, you notice the NBA schedule is not out yet.
Right.
Why isn't it out yet?
Because LeBron hasn't made his decision yet.
You said that. I didn't.
Or maybe he has, but he just hasn't told anyone. Or maybe he has, I just don't know about it.
You also said that, and I didn't. That's a good segment on the show. You said
that I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you like that
Yeah.
segment?
We should do that. But the NBA will have to give them 60 nationally televised games.
You think they get 60?
I
No,
mean, I'm being
not 60.
sarcastic, but
How many?
at least half,
40 nationally televised games.
if not more.
I would say 40 sounds realistic.
Because I think Steph by himself, not by himself, but with Steph, Clay, and Dre, and then when it was the LeBron, Kyrie, K-Love, that team, I think between those two teams, they might have had 30 each nationally televised games. I could be wrong, but we should look it up. You also got to have two different hotels, because you got to have a Fugazi hotel that you park the fake buses in front of.
And then you have to have where the
It didn't
players
have to-
don't get harassed.
because they won't get. They
This
won't
is
get
what I'm
arrested.
saying. First of all, it's
And-
Silicon Valley.
To me, Rich is 100% right. People hear these LeBron rumors and they only think about basketball. They don't really realize that LeBron changes the entire economics and logistics of the NBA. If LeBron had joined the Warriors, the NBA would have had to treat that team like a traveling Super Bowl every single night. National TV games would have been through the roof. You got hotels would have been packed with fans and media, and the ticket prices would have just been ridiculous. That's why this Adam Silver story and Rich Paul comments, they connect so perfectly. LeBron James isn't just a player, he's an industry. Even at 41 years old, he's still moving television ratings, league schedules, and billion-dollar business decisions. Love LeBron James or hate LeBron James, we have never, ever seen anything like this in NBA history, and I don't think we ever will. Seven Mitchell here. This is Lakers Land, man. Let me know what y'all think about Adam Silver comments about LeBron holding things up in the comment section, y'all. I'll catch y'all. Peace.